Success isn't born in one day. It's like a seed, watered every day, slowly sprouting, slowly growing, until one day it becomes a tree. This is the story of Ayesha, a woman who discovered that her greatest strength wasn't luck, wealth, or even talent. It was her power of consistency. Ayesha grew up in a small town. She loved to write stories in her notebooks, but her world didn't take her seriously. Her father said, "Focus on studies, writing won't pay the bills." Her relatives asked, "Why chase dreams instead of preparing for marriage?" Her friends laughed. "Who will even read your stories?" But Ayesha carried her dream, quietly like a hidden flame. At night, after finishing her chores, she would sit by a dim lamp, writing, even if only for 10 minutes. She believed, one line today will become a page tomorrow, and one page tomorrow will someday become a book. A life wasn't easy for her. She worked at a local school, helped her mother at home, and managed countless tasks that left her exhausted. Some days, she could barely keep her eyes open. Other days, relatives mocked her. "So much writing. But what's the use?" She questioned herself. "Maybe they're right. Maybe I should stop." But then, she remembered something her mother once told her. "Child, rivers cut through rocks not because of power, but because of consistency." Those words became her anchor. No matter how tired, she wrote something, a paragraph, a sentence, even a single word. After 2 years, she had filled notebooks with stories. Yet, no one had read them. One stormy night, she cried by her window. Her thoughts grew heavy. What if my words never matter? What if no one ever sees my stories? Am I wasting my life? But deep inside, a whisper reminded her, success isn't about sudden miracles. It's about showing up every day. She made a vow. Even if no one reads my work, I will still write. Because I write for my soul first, and the world second. One day, while teaching, she read a story she had written to her students. A little girl raised her hand and said, "Miss, your story made me feel like I can be brave too." That moment changed Ayesha's heart. She realized, if my words can touch even one person, they are already worth it. With new courage, she sent her writings to magazines. Most rejected her. Some never replied. But she stayed consistent. Finally, one small magazine published her short story. It was just 2 pages, but for her, it was a mountain climbed. Years passed. She continued her daily habit. Her name began appearing in magazines, then in literary circles. Slowly, she built a reputation. When she finally published her first book, the world didn't explode with fame. But readers who found her book wrote heartfelt letters. "Your words gave me courage. I read your story when I felt like giving up. You made me believe that progress can be slow but still powerful." Every letter proved that her consistency had become impact. Just when things were going well, her family faced financial struggles. Her father fell ill. She had to take on extra work to support her family. Once again, her writing time shrank. But instead of quitting, she adjusted. She woke up 15 minutes earlier. She carried a notebook in her bag to write during lunch breaks. She wrote on buses at night, even standing in the kitchen. Her consistency survived, even in crisis. Years later, Ayesha sat in her study surrounded by her books. She was no longer just a dreamer, she was a writer, a teacher, and an inspiration. She realized the truth: motivation comes and goes. Consistency stays. Big goals are achieved in tiny steps. Consistency is self-love. It's proof that you will not abandon yourself. She thought of the women who still doubted their dreams. She wished to tell them, don't wait for perfect moments. Start small, but stay consistent. That's how dreams live. Ayesha's story teaches us the power of consistency can turn ordinary lives into extraordinary journeys. Every woman who balances family, work, and dreams shows incredible consistency. Progress may be invisible at first, but one day, it will bloom.